Waste another day, eyes on my display. You say we need a change and I feel that you mean it. You mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online and it's not like we need them. We don't need them. So can we just slow down? The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. And we just slow down. For you and I are safe and We were on the run, rocking around the clock. Now all we need is right here in front of us. In front of us. So can't just slow down. The only thing I'll do is lay here next to you. We need to slow down. Embrace the love we found. For you and I are safe and sound. Can we just slow down? And we just slow waste another day. Eyes on my display. You say we need a change and feel that you mean it. But you're so right, we're losing track of time, buying things online. It's not like we need them. Safe and
Darling, I've been tempted by the darkness, telling me that I should throw it all away. Fight so hard, my heart is hardly helpless. Find myself so desperate on my knees to break. And I hear the voice of an angel telling me not to lay it down. And I feel the spirit guiding, telling me not to give up. Hold on to every promise I've been praying for. Like I hold on to every garment, won't you
No! Good evening, everyone. We are back on the second day of the Blitz International Cup. We're going to begin with 7-star versus Raid with a very iconic logo for the 7-star. I like that logo, so I'm going to keep that, in my opinion. And then, in around an hour, it will be Endgame versus C4. So, really cool games you're going to be watching here. So let's actually brief you once again what the Blitz International Cup group stage is all about. All games are played in the best of 7, so that is the team that wins the first 4 matches will win the fixture. The tournament is run in a single round robin format. That is, each team will play 7 other teams once in a league format. In this group stage there are 8 teams, so one team will play 7 other teams. And 1 point is given to a fixture win, 0 points are given to a fixture loss. The top 4 will advance to the knockout stage, while the bottom 4 is not out of the tournament yet. They will advance to the last chance tournament, where they will be battling with one another, securing 2 more spots in the final stage. In the case of a tie, the following are considered in this order. First, we consider the head-to-head results. If we cannot decide or discern the ranking of the teams, we will then decide through the total game wins. Here is the timeline for you. The group stage, it's going to be 14th, 16th, which is today, and 18th. So we are on the second day of the battles. Meanwhile, the last chance tournament is on the 19th of December, and the final stages will be on the 21st and the 22nd of December. Here are all the maps for you. We are going to begin with in the third round, the first match we're going to be watching tonight, 7-star versus Raid. We will begin with Canal and then Faust, followed by Rockfield, and the tiebreaker map will be Rockfield. For the 4th round, which is going to be endgame for the C4, they will play on Camp Steer first, and then we will have disastrous, and then Leeway. Finally, the tiebreaker map will be Yukon. Monday's result, we have Mercy 4-2 against Win 2-4 against Endgame, 7-star 4-2 against Laoka, and finally G Game 4-3 against C4. The second round, the resounds are Loka 1-4 against G Game, C4 3-4 against Mercy, 7-star 0-4 against Endgame, and finally Raid 4-3 against Win. So, here is the table for you so far. Endgame currently leading the table alongside G Game and Mercy with 2 wins and 2 fixture wins and 8 games win. I think 8 games that are won. Raid is in the 4th position, winning only 1, but they have more wins than 7-star, so they are currently in the top 4, while 7-star are in the 5th position. And tonight, 7-star versus Raid, that could decide whether the team will be in the top 4 or not. And C4 is currently in the 6th position with 0 points, Win with 0 points as well, and Loka, bottom of the table, 3 wins and 0 points. And here are predictions tonight. Hello, we are seeing a lot of Russian people tonight. Hello to Russia. I think it's called Privet. Is it hello in Russian? If I said it wrong, just going to say Privet to every Russian watching this stream. I hope you have a really nice day so far, and hopefully you'll be excited about 7-star. If you're supporting 7-star, type in the chat, show your support to 7-star. And if you're supporting Raid, also type in the chat, support Raid as well. Yep. People want me to remove the webcam. I have repositioned the webcam to the bottom right, so it's going to take up as little of a space as possible, because you probably want to see my reaction as well, facial reaction. Right, I'm going to read all your messages so far. So for the first game, G Game vs Endgame will be streamed by Rolling Swarm. So this is the game where we are not very confident on who is winning. Me, Methodi, and Power Blast are predicting a win for G Game. Meanwhile, Rolling Swarm, Aminat, Fujit Blitz, and the organizers of the Blitz Cup, International Cup, are rooting for Endgame. The fixture we are following in a few minutes, all of us apart from Mnet are supporting a 7-star win, and there is an unanimous agreement for Mercy win in the fixture of Mercy versus Win, going to be streamed by Fujit Splits. Meanwhile, C4, another unanimous decision that C4 will win against Loka. That game will be streamed by Mnet 85. And here is my schedule. I'll start off with 7-star versus Raid, followed by Endgame versus C4. And the Super Friday, I'll be starting off with 7-star versus Mercy, which is going to be the classic CIS server derby. I hope to see you all there. Going to be really heated battle. Both teams will be looking to shut down one another. That is going to be very great to see. And then the next game will be Mercy versus Endgame. Very important as well, because Mercy is the winner of the Blitz CIS Cup. Endgame is the winner of the Blitz EU Cup. So the winners of 2 Blitz Cups will be heading toe to toe. It will be very exciting to watch. And finally, Loka versus Win. Although on paper it doesn't sound like to be the most exciting game to watch, don't forget that Killer from North and Emmerach onto Loka's No Part About Me in the E5 Dynasty's Pearl. I can still remember that because that's the first time I scream about an Emmerach. Will we see Emmerachs tonight? We will know very soon. And tonight, this is the schedule for you. Mnet will be streaming C4 vs Loka, followed by Raid vs G Game. Fujit Splits will be streaming Mercy vs Win, followed by Win vs 7-star. Rolling Swarm will be streaming G Game vs Endgame, followed by Loka vs Mercy. And I will be streaming 7-star vs Raid, followed by Endgame vs C4. Yeah, sorry, I am only able to speak English. I cannot speak any Russian, so I apologize. But the prizes for you. The first place will earn 900 euros, the second place 500 euros, the third place 350 euros, and the fourth place 250 euros. 56th place will earn 35,000 gold, 7th place 20,000 gold, 8th place 10,000 gold. And this has been made possible by different sponsors, and especially Wargaming for the in-game prizes. finally, the roster for you, we begin with 7-star. It's going to be Ishort, Nickcase, Subject Supreme, Negabator Boyets, Sniper 228, Negabator, but I don't know. I think I'll go Negabator just because B is V in Russian, and Slobina, Liza, Saver, Blessed Days, Yao Danil, Ganteli Peaks. So this team you're seeing right now is a mixture of old 7-stars, extra quality, which is also known as EQ, and also the Zor, which is also known as Ace Ventura, back in the Blitz Cup preliminary. So it's kind of a concoction of several different clan members. And are we seeing some exciting stuff from them? And will these Zor people and extra quality people be able to prove us wrong, that they should deserve to be in the top 4? We will find out really soon. And for the second games, I'll also be streaming C4. So their roster will be Akula, Akison, Vasilisa Yushkina, the Valyok, Masha Alexieva, Flame Rip, Letovsky, and the Leonchik. And we have Endgame. Also, in the second game, we will have Nikolay, Winchley, Basanula, Rusinstan, which is also known as Whoopsie. We also have Orca, Cacophonous, Yagi, Omar, Kurdistan, which is also known as Lastis AFK, Romka, Keralate, and General. And Radicoso, obviously, I almost missed you. And finally, the Raid, the team going to be facing against 7-star. It will be Toby, JP, Blaster Sick, Messi, Money Dude, Playmaker OG, Drizzle, and Narrow Assassin. And finally, the poster for you. Just going to wait for a moment. I need to get into the room. And before I continue, I just need to find the password of that room. I'll be back very soon. Right. Okay. So I'm now here. Good. Raid has readied up, and we are waiting for 7-star so far. So, before I continue, I will keep on talking until it's like 3 minutes until the hour, just to prevent teams from stream sniping, so on. So great. The rooms are up. I'm just going to say hello to everyone. Particularly, I will go through all names that have been chatting here so far. Hello to Lo. Hello to Dadil for real. Hello to Arak. Sorry if I butcher your name. Hello to also Top. I don't know. Hello to Biscuit. Hello to Era. Hello to Coxa. Hello to 9root9. Hello to I3PALB, which I think it's something in Russian chat alphabet. Yeah, I'm just going to say hello to all. Hope you have a nice time here. I'm going to actually show you my lounge. So once again, my moderators have predicted an endgame win, and then a 7-star win, and then a Mercy win, and finally a C4 win. Table so far, once again, endgame, G-game, Mercy, 2 points, 8 wins. Top of the table, Raid, 1 win with 6 wins, 1 point with 6 wins, 7-star, 1 point with 4 wins. So it's going to be a battle between the 4th place and the 5th place, and we're now 3 minutes until the countdown. So let's actually go to the tournament room, and let's actually preview the map. We are going to start off with Canal. So Canal, where are you? I'm going to find Canal for you. If you can just bear with me for a moment. Let's see if it's going to light up. Yeah. Nope, it's not right. Okay, so apparently apparently it's hidden under the layer. So now I'm going to move it upwards. So now it should be visible. There we go. This is Canal for you. Canal is a map that is really cap dependent. So all these two teams will be looking to get a cap lead. So getting A and D will be easy for both teams. But the problem will lie in B and C because they are caps which can be somewhat out in the open, and these are the caps that two teams would like to do resets on. We are seeing more and more clans doing a counter strat. So what does it mean? Originally, let's say you're on the south side and C cap is actually closer to D, so you might want to go for C and D and not A and C, just because C is further away from A. What I mean by a counter strat is that because the south side is going to go for both C and D, then north side is just going to go to C and D as well, just to counter the south side going to that direction. So we're seeing more of that. So for north spawn, vice versa, A and B would be a reasonable choice because B is closer to A and D is further away from B than from A to the distance of between A and B. So a reasonable choice to go to A and B on the north side, but once again, because there is a counter strat, so the south side will also want to go for A and B to stop that from happening. So in the end, we probably don't know which side both teams are going for. So after like brief you that map, you should know the idea of that. So let's actually go back. Can anyone tell me if everything is fine so far? So oof. Nightbot didn't like emojis. Oof. Hello, Mohammed Hamori. Sorry, I probably need to tweak. Hello, Didi Sala. Hello, Nemesis. Hello, hello everyone. Once again, show your support to 7-star if you haven't already, and if you're here to support Raid, show it in the chat as well. Let's get this exciting. Let's actually announce the lineup. Raid has readied up with Money Dude in the Vicky slide, Messi in the T110E5, OG in the IS4, Playmaker and the T110E5, Sick in the Crown Wagon, and a double bat chat by both Toby and JP. This is a strategy that was used before against Legion back in the Blitz EU Cup, where the bat chat and Vickers go all the way into A, and then they shut down those double FE405 very quickly. Are we going to see the same strategy from Raid, or will 7-star know this strategy exactly and work out a counter to that? We will find out really soon. While 7-star is going for Negabator Boyets in the Crown Wagon alongside Blessed Days. Nick Case is in Leopard 1 and Spiritic in the T110E5, which is actually one of them. I think it's Yaoden. No, it's not Yaoden, no. So I think we can go hop back and see which one it is. Should be Subject Supreme. So what you're seeing right now should be Subject Supreme. Subject Supreme is Spiritic. Or if it's not, then correct me on that. Slobiner leads Lizard and the VK90 for 0P. UCXOD is also known as Horde. This is just written in Russian chat alphabet. It's in the 50B alongside Gantelli Peaks. People are rooting for ufpnjh, but unfortunately he actually said that he will retire. So I think ufpnjh might be in the house tonight supporting 7-star. So don't forget to say hi to ufpnjh in the chat. And unfortunately ufpnjh is not playing. So sorry to get you all disappointed. It's not outdated, it's just very special strats, I must say. Now both teams are ready up. We're going to start very soon. 2 minutes late. I think hopefully they didn't stream snipe. Let's go. And double check. I think it's fine. Let me just double check whether I got the right Yeah, I got everything right, so that's good. Loading in a little bit late, unfortunately. We have Nikki's in the Leopard 1 this time. It's loading really late. Okay, sorry. Sorry, but now we are in, finally. So, Raid already south side going mostly to A and B. Meanwhile, 7-star going mostly to B. They are not going to capture B, however. But will Raid be able to punish a 7-star? 7-star forces a little bit exposed, but Raid might not be in position. Let's look at Playmaker. Cannot connect his shell into Blessed Days, and Cantelli showing the backside. Only took one hit, but Slobina is also a little bit out of position as well. Playmaker puts a good shell to Slobina. And another shell from Messi to Slobina. So far, Raid has done really well in chipping away the hit points of 7-star. Oh, Spirit, also known as Subject Supreme, is taking more hits as well. OG taking a splash, I believe, or is it not? Or is it a really low roll? I have no idea. But that means Raid will have the cap lead first. OG taking another HE splash from a Spiritic. Spiritic dropped the reactive armor, but OG might be chipped away if he's not carrying up. But that's a good shell into Spiritic, but he got shot by Boyets here as well. Boyets taking through the nades. And hello again. Wow. Oh, Spiritek taking more and more hits. Just lots of stuff happening in the chat, so I'm really happy to see that. He puts another good HE splash into OG. OG now down to 1.5k of hit points. But it's a good shell into Spiritek. It's a double tap. And now Spiritek is down by Toby. Toby took a big hit in the bush there. Oh, that's good stuff from the 7-star, which means 7-star can still have some breathing space here. Nikkei is now getting spotted by a double E5s. He's now getting shorted by Playmaker. Nikkei's unfortunately have to drop down and not do anything careless here. So far, Raid have done really well in conserving hit points, not quite so for 7-star. 7-star, one tank down, they don't have another cap. It's all onto Raid in the defensive maneuver. And will 7-star be able to find a hole in Raid's defensive forces? We're going to know very soon. But you have these bad chats of Vegas Light camping very far at the back, which means if 7-star knows this information, you have these E5s that are isolated, you have a Crown Wagon there, which is also isolated. 7-star, if they realize this information, I think what they will be doing will be to rush off these isolated tanks, get cover in the terrain around here, and maybe they could find a way out. And I think that's kind of the main idea for 7-star. They could try to get C, however. C is not difficult to get. I mean, if you can go here, you have these buildings to shield you from. And Raid will take a difficult moment for 7-star to get, for Raid to reset, basically. But Raid already committing their forces into B. B is more, exposed, however. Slobina might be able to put a reset shell, but he is not able to. But Money Dude took a big shell from the back, though. Hit point still neck and neck, and 7-star has done a really good job in punishing those light tanks. And unfortunately, if Raid the light tanks there still put some really big shells, and you have OG far the back, that could be a problem here. Is Hall taking another hit there? Raid could be in trouble with the heavy tanks somewhat unsupported there. JP is in this position. Let me head down there. Here's their spot middle. So if 7-star decides to rush middle, JP would know that that is going to happen. And I think 7-star is going to do a move, something like that. We'll see. And so far in the chat, we have ufpnjh the best. Yeah. Is ufpnjh in the chat tonight? I don't know. But still no movement happening. Cap points is going to take into the 800 point territory for Raid, and so far 7-star still not working out a way to rotate, and already Ace Horde is getting spotted by JP. That is why you're putting a light tank there. Ace Horde, double 50Bs are coming down in the middle, and we are going to see some movement happening going on, and potentially which tank are they going to focus on? Raid has done a brilliant job in regrouping as well. Oh, we're seeing the double T 110E5 going straight into Slorbina. That's a good move from Raid side here. Slorbina is not going to be long for this world, but 50Bs have done really well to start rotating. Oh, that was a bounce onto Messi. Messi's a one-shot, but he's still not dead yet. But Playmaker took a really big shell there, and Slorbina is dead. Meanwhile, Raid is also pushing into the 50Bs, and also Blessed Days. His sword is now down to one shell, and Sick can put his last shell into his sword, and his sword will be no more. And Raid, 20 more cap points there, and that kill seals the deal for Raid. What a first brilliant win for Raid. 7-star unable to make that ultimate push in the end. And I think the winning move definitely Raid T110E5s, double T110E5s pushing onto Slorbina definitely caught 7-star off guard. And that was a really good win from Raid. That was brilliant performance by them. Ooh. Let's actually go back to the second game of Canal and see if I got the right scoreline, which doesn't seem to be the case. So let me just update it. So far, Raid 1-0 against 7-star. Thank you, the blue star. Right, so yes, it should be working. There we go. Now we are on the second game of Canal. I hope you enjoyed my commentary so far. And Raid didn't. Yo, I think that was a strat from one of the guys from Raid. I'm not going to name that guy because I don't want to. I don't want everyone to kind of ask him for strategies or something like that, but I know that is from one of the guys in Raid. If you are the one that was watching the stream, you should know who I'm talking about actually. I'm really glad the fans of the CIS server of Raid, no, the fans of 7-star come in to support you guys, and oof. We're going on the second game of Canal. We have 7-star Boyets, also known as Negabator Boyets, back in the Crown Wagon and alongside Blessed Days. We also have Yao Daniel in the D5, this time switched out in place of Slorbina. And we also have Nick Ace, the Vickers Light Spiritic, also known as Subject Supreme, in the double T22 alongside is Horde, and Guntelli Peaks in the AMX 50B. They're dropping the double 50B strat. They're going to take some T22s, and Guntelli Peaks is offline, potentially with some internet issues, and now it's going to be safer rotated in, taking a mouse potentially, or is he going to take another tank? We don't know. Meanwhile, Raid is going with double projectors by Money Dude and JP. Messi in the Crown Wagon alongside Sick. OG Project in the STB1. Playmaker in the T22 and Toby 180 in the Vickers Light. Where are my keys? No keys for you. There we go, we are loading in late again, but this time it's much quicker. So south side we have Raid going mostly to C and D, B and D. Meanwhile 7-star going mostly to C. They have Daniel already dropped down into this valley here, already spotted. Let's actually head down here. He spotted up the double projectors. He puts a good shell into Money Dude, and will 7-star be able to punish the tanks capturing D? However, Crown Wagon, the double Crown Wagons are sitting there. If I can head down there, it's there to shut down tanks crossing into D, but there are no tanks going to D, so it's not going to happen. Meanwhile, D is going to be captured by Raid potentially. It's going to be the case. JB taking some hits there. Double projectors are taking some hits. OG is taking a hit by Spiritic, and another blind fire potentially from Ace Horde. That was a good shell into Ace Horde, and Ace was taking more hits there. Messi, is he there to kind of put some good shells in, or is he going to go back and, well, I don't know. But now 7-star is going to get both A and C at the same time, which means Cap is going to be taking in favor of 7-star this time. Thank you for another subscription. Oh gosh, I pressed the wrong button. But Daniel's taking more and more hits. He's dropped the reactive armor, but no one's rushing him, so he's going to waste that, actually. Oh, he's taking more and more hits. Maybe I've jinxed that. Maybe you should take the reactive armor, and he's now dropping back. Hit points still in favor of 7-star. So I think the main idea for Raid is to chip away the hit points as much as possible for 7-star. Or now are they actually making a push to the enemy spawn here? They are taking a lot of hits from doing so. Money, Toby also taking hits while crossing 5 times, going straight into 7-star forces. But 7-star, they have more than 2k people advantage. It can just stay safe and not lose any unnecessary hit points. Raid, they have a monumental job to do. Oh, Boyette is getting tracked, and he's taking more and more hits, a lot of hits, and he is eviscerated, decimated, taken out. Whatever you say, Saver is spearheading this in a mouse, but he can only shoot Saver, and Second just go back in the cover, and now it's going to be a counter push potentially from 7-star, this time going with a double Tito into a Kramwagen and a Vicky Slight. Raid are rotating backwards, but Playmaker is showing the black backside, and 7-star might be able to pincer Playmaker in loads and loads of trouble. Playmaker taking 376, but puts a good shot into leg ace. Ace Horde is also getting taken down. Raid have the lanes to work with, but Playmaker is now one shot. His backside could be taken out by Safer, and he's down to Spirit Take. JB's also down. The hit points are now neck and neck. The choke point has been curated by Raid. That was a really good job there. Very flexible, very mobile play from Raid here. That was the Raid we were expecting here. Double Kramwagens, full clip loaded, ready to punish any 7-star forces trying to get out of this, out in the open. But Saver, they still don't have the caps yet. They still need to get a cap. They still need to kill the tank. Saver is now getting shut down by the Raid's forces, but still hit points are in favor of Raid, but not the caps. The caps are still in favor of 7-star. Now it's going to take into the 800 point territory. Absolutely, Raid needs to make a move. It's now 6 vs 5. It's going to be a huge job for Raid to get a focus fire right and to get the bases. Saver is taking more and more hits. I think it's a blind fire. I don't know where it's coming from, but he's getting spotted once again. Raid, they cannot stop. It's going to get into 900 point territory. Toby, what is he doing there? He's going isolated, and there are 3 tanks ready to shut Toby down. Rest of the Raid's forces are not there to support Toby. Toby might be taken down by 7-star Reason, and it's a bounce, and Toby's killed by 7-star forces. Saver is also killed, but I think that was a misplay. But Toby, I think that is going to hand 7-star the win. Unfortunately, Blessed Days is isolated. But we have Kranwagen, Messi, a one-shot. Money Dude is a one-shot. Sick and OG still really healthy. But they don't have good accuracy now. Runny Dude is dead. I think this game will go to 7-star no matter what is going on. Messi's now one shot. Daniel is going to be shutting down Messi. Ray tried really hard, but the misplay from Toby, I think that's what sealed the deal for 7-star. Good job to both teams, but particularly Raid until the very last moment. That was a huge misplay there. And you can see Messi doing more than 4k damage. Playmaker doing more than 2k, 7-star with 14 support doing more than 2k. It was a really close game, but if that move was well supported by other Raid's forces, it could have panned out a lot differently. I'm not sure if it's an intentional move or if it's paying issue there, but certainly it wasn't something that we were expecting. It wasn't an anticlimactic end nonetheless. There we go. We are now on Faust. We're going to see if it's I'm going to say Toby paying issue. Is it paying issue? Oh, okay. So it's not a ping issue from Toby's side. It was a misplay. So I thought it was a ping issue. It was kind of surreal that Toby made that move in the end, which totally lost them the game. They were like having some control. Although the caps, it's always in favor of 7-star, but we are now going to be seeing Money Dude back in the triple crown wagon alongside Playmaker and Sake. Double T110E5 will be taken by Messi and OG. Toby will be in the T22 alongside JP. Meanwhile, Safer will be in the FV215 Slobina and the double crown wagon alongside Boyet's Sniper. And we have Daniel in T110E5 alongside his Horde, Spiritic in the T110E5, and Netcase in the Focus Light. It's a triple T110E5. I apologize for 7-star. Everyone's cheering for 7-star right now. That was a good game from 7-star. But most notably, Toby, that misplay cost them the game dearly. Oh, Toby is a little bit unsure about capturing D, but I think, are we seeing some crossfire going on to Netcase? What is going on to Netcase there? I think Bunny Dude put some really good shells there, and Messi also getting tagged here. So, ooh, more hits. Daniel momentarily got ammo-racked, but it was fixed very quickly. Oh, 7-star is going very aggressive there. You can see 4 tanks already very aggressive looking into Playmaker, doing some actually splashing into the turret armor of Playmaker. His Horde is taking some hits as well, but Playmaker is going to stay safe. Hit points in favor of 7-star for now, but it all depends on the double T22 mediums on the raid side. If the double T22 mediums are able to get some really good platoon play there, raid can put out a lots of amazing stuff, and I think the frames per second is very terrible for some reason tonight. More hits are taken by Saver and Netcase. 7-star knows that there are double T22 mediums at their spawn. It's an elephant in the room that 7-star doesn't want to ignore. But will 7-star make a move very soon into these tanks? I mean, 7-star can be daring and can be very aggressive. If they want to make an aggressive move, they can do it. But they just need focus fire. But meanwhile, Raid are just doing really good in terms of chipping away the hit points of 7-star. Raid are catching 7-star for hesitation. Will Raid be able to punish 7-star dearly for their hesitation there? Although 7-star has the cap lead, they are losing hit points. Now hit points are in favor of Raid by more than 2,000, and now Raid got 8 as well, which is a really big cap, because you want to make sure you be able to flip the cap points back into favor shall some bad things happen. I'm hearing a lot of subscription sounds. Thank you for subscribing. Hello all to Russia, Privyet to Russia. So hopefully you're enjoying so far, and we are seeing double crown bargains and Spirit 6 still holding on, and it will be actually Raid. Oh, Toby getting B. I didn't catch that. And now it will be 7-star needing to make a move now. And 7-star is going back to the spawn. Spot up JP. Will JP be shot at? He has some he's trying to reverse side scrape. He took an XG shell from that. Could not put a shell in Safer, but he got shot by Netcase. Netcase dropped the adrenaline. Will he put another shell into the JP? It's a bounce from JP onto Netcase, but Netcase with a good shell into JP. JP might be in a little bit of trouble. It's a 1v1 deal here, and Netcase coming out on top. JP is looking to run away from this situation. It's not a good situation to be in. Raid still holding on really well. 5 tanks. Very patient gameplay from Raid here. Now Raid with a hit point advantage. JP taking more and more hits. I think Netcase and Saver coming in to shut down JP, and also taking a cap out. And let's head down to Netcase. Come on. He is trying to capture A, but he wants to kill off JP. JP now down to 2-shot. Netcase can best Raid here, and now Messi's rotating to support the double T22 mediums here, which means 7-star can make a push into these 4 tanks potentially. T22 are now resetting their camo, and they would like to get out of this situation. And Toby and also Messi are now rotating into A. Meanwhile, JP would be looking to do some stuff there, but he doesn't have a lot of bargaining power. Hit points still in favor of 7 raid, but cap points are now in favor of 7 star right now. Have I got the wrong scoreline? I remember Raid won the first game. If I got the wrong scoreline, I apologize. I have to double check whether, yeah, I got the right scoreline. So Saver is now taking more and more hits. We're seeing some rotation happening. Messi is rotated, and oh, good bounce. Messi receives a good bounce. Nick Case unable. Good shell from JP onto Nick Case. And Nick Case now low this time. JP is a one shot. Will 7 star be able to pick a blind fire? Messi took a hit from Saver. And now 7 star is trying to capture C. And if they manage to capture C, which means Raid would not have a cap lead whatsoever. OG, let's head down here. Will he be able to reset C? No, he isn't able to reset C. He's taking some hits while trying to do so. Hit points still in favor of 7 star by more than 2k. But now caps are not going to be in favor for either side. Save is now pincered by both Toby and Messi, and is killed by Toby. That was a big kill there. But 7 star, they are lacking ideas here. They are trying to push on to these 4 tanks here. Double, triple count Vargans. They can't try to make use of their lack of DPM and try to get some focus fire in. The focus fire they're going for will be Boyets. Or is it Spirit Sake? It should be Boyets they're going for. Raid is going for Boyets. Boyets is now down to Sake. Meanwhile, Spirit Sake and Slobina are coming from behind of OG, and he's down. Spirit Sake took down OG. Cap points now in favor of Raid now that they have 1 tank advantage. Nikkei is trying to go around, and his sword is now taken down by Money Dude. And Raid have been on top of this chaotic situation. Meanwhile, 7 stars trying their best. Nick Case now down to a one-shot playmaker. Can he finish off Nick Case here? Nick Case, it's a one-shot. Bounces onto playmaker, and Ray got the caps before the kill onto both Nick Case and Daniel. Third game goes to Raid. Very impressive performance by Raid, I must say. Oof. Looking at damage here, we have 4 tanks doing more than 2k for Raid, and we have 7 star only with Saber doing more than 2k. Rest of the players did less than 2k. But then, don't let that stat fool you, because you also have the damage done amongst all players in 7 star being just above 1000, which is a good sign. Raid, they are better in this one. OG, unfortunately, the scapegoat, the sacrificial lamb, I mean, in this matchup. And now it's going to be 2-1 for Raid. 7 star are trying to come back, but they need some magic here. Will ufpnjh be able to put some prep talk into 7 star? We'll see. But 7 star are just not having this. They're really not having this. They're going with Sex, Tupo, Crown Vargas potentially. Or will they do the Mercy? Will they do the Mercy? They're now going with Quintuple Crown Vargas and double T22s. Quintuple Crown Vargas will be taken by Boyets, Daniel, Blessed Day, Saver, and his Horde. Nick Case will be taking double T20 alongside Slobina. Meanwhile, we have Crown Vargan for Raid, triple Crown Vargans by Money Dude, Playmaker, and Sake. Double T125s by Messi and OG Project, and double T22s by Toby and JP. Nick Case will take a T22. So we're going to be going back to Faust. Hashtag free Quinny. What happened to Quinny? There we go, we're in. Southside Raid, this time we're going mostly to D and A. Meanwhile, 7 star will be going to C as well. And B here. What are they going to do with Quintuple Crown Vargans, which means 5 Crown Vargans being taken? That means their DPM would not be a lot, as Lorbina is going into B at the start. This is the signature 7 star strategy, or as I say, the old C4 strategy where they just rush B at the start and they're trying to play with caps here. Will this strategy work in 2020? We will find out really soon. Meanwhile, we have Playmaker taking a bit of hit in the RTK position, thanks to Zerd. We all know this is a good position for How Down, and Save is taking some HE splash. People love to splash this turret armor of Kramwagen. You can do some damage onto the turret armor of which AP stab misplay here. It's getting tagged by both Nick Case and also potentially Boyets here. And he's taking more and more head damage from Nick Case. This time it will be Raid, who doesn't have the hit point pool advantage. Slovenia is now spotted. They also don't have the cap point advantage for Raid, and this is going to be hard one for Raid. Raid's so spread out. I'm a bit worried about Raid's formation right now because they are very, very spread out. If they are not careful enough, they can get rushed by 7-star. That is the epitome of CIS server. They can get really narrowly and punish any isolated tanks. They spotted up Toby, and they know there are some tanks in A. Will 7-star make a move onto Toby, or will they make a move on A? We'll find out really soon. But 7-star, they have more than one killer hit advantage. Absolutely, they can coordinate a push, but only if Blessed Days and Daniel and Boyets are going to rotate back to the spawn and go for A, or if they are going straight into Toby. We'll know very soon. But it seems the idea for 7-star is to stay passive because they have cap points. They don't need to do anything aggressive, basically. And we are seeing some Minecraft textures here, which is really good stuff there. And OG is still holding on. 7-star doing really well, not letting Raid to chip away the hit points. And it's going to go into the 700 point territory for 7-star very soon. Raid, they need to formulate a strategy as soon as possible before it's too little, too late. The double T22s are there to shut down those Raid tanks there, and I have really no idea what Raid's going to have in mind, because it looks like 7-star positioning is much better here. I believe if they want to rotate, I think Toby needs a companion. Will that be will that be JP? We'll know very soon. But that's the Raid. 7-star, will Saver be able to spot tanks going down? It seems Second Playmaker has evaded the sporting. Ooh, sick! Took a double tap by both Blessed Days and Boyets. And the Nick Case and Slovenia. Look at these war tanks shutting down this lane very carefully. That will mean Ishort will be the tank that Ray will want to go for, because he is isolated. But then no. 800 point territory for 7-star. Raid, what move are they going to make here? Oh, Saver is taking hits by JP, I think. Toby will be looking to capture C, and meanwhile, JP will be looking to shut down Saver. It's actually Raid actually receiving the push on the other side. Boyets is a focus for Raid, and we are seeing Sick getting taken down. Boyets is getting shot, and now the Playmaker is now the focus for 7-star. 7-star will be killing 2 tanks really quickly in succession. And will they be able to take out Playmaker here? Playmaker down to 1 shot. He's taken out by Nick Case. We have 6 versus 5 for 7-star. But now, all 4 caps are captured by Raid. Raid just need to stay safe. They just need to stay really, really safe. 7-star, will they be able to take a cap here? Absolutely, Raid. They cannot lose a tank. Messi bounced onto Ishort. Ishort is going to be 3 in the chamber. Will he put a good shot into Messi? Bounced onto Messi. Messi with a big bounce. Messi, can he put a good shell? Yes, good shell. The second in the clip is Hort. 7-star taking really, really long time to take out Messi, but in the end, Messi's now taking out there, trying to cap B as well, which means Ray will not have the hit point pool advantage. They absolutely need to kill a tank here. Still very close to call. 989, 992, 995, 998, 1000 for 7-star. It's a win for 7-star. Chaotic moments here. 7-star capturing both A and B, won them the game in the end, despite taking an absolute fantastic, phenomenally long time to shut down Messi there. Raid unable to kill tanks quickly enough. If they have killed one more tank, that would have handed them their win. Raid, great, very, very great idea here, but 7-star simply with the focus fire, shutting down the double crown wagons in quick succession and capturing A and B. That was a god move from 7-star. You're seeing right here, we have 3 tanks doing more than 2k. for Raid. Money Dude doing more than 3k, but you have 3 tanks doing less than 3k, particularly the double T22s. And 7-star, we have Nick doing more than 2k, killing 2 tanks, and Safer doing more than 2k as well. We are now on to Rockfield. Wow. JP, nice tactical move. Oof. Oh, gosh, I'm just going to take a deep breath here. This time it's going to be Ray that is not going to have any, it's not going to be happy about that. They're going to take quadruple crown bargains. To be taken by Money Dude, Messi, OG, and Playmaker. Sec in the eyes for Toby. The double projector alongside JP. Spiritic is taken out. This time in place of, I think it's Blessed Days, I believe. But 7-star is going with double crown bargains. They are dropping the quintuple crown bargain strategy. Maybe they would take triple crown bargains alongside Ace Horde as well. We also have double T135s by Daniel Safer and double T22s by Nick Ace and Slovina. Oh, it's actually once again Daniel out, Spiritic in. Spiritic has taken a T125. Safer also in the T125. Wow, I just can't believe that. That game was just absolutely down to the wire. Oh, thank you. Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Just seeing something on the Discord. Ray, this time the South spawn will be going mostly to A, and 7-star will mostly going to C this time. It's going to be 2 more wins for either team, but 7-star are going to do double quick T22 medium strategy on B. We saw last time with Kraken Esports against Phoenix with 3 T22, but Ray had no tanks to shut down those double T22s here. However, they have a lot of tanks sitting behind, but Siretek took a lot of hits there. Sek unable to put any shells in, but is Sek able to capture A? Will he get reset? Let's head down to his perspective. Puts a good shell into Ace Horde, and he's able to capture A, which doesn't mean Ray will have a cap lead. They need to do a rotation because 7-star this time we have a cap lead. A lot of subscriptions happening going on. Just hearing a lot of sounds, subscribing sounds there. We have double projectors trying to shut down Blessed Days. Oh, Blessed Days might be in a lot of trouble, but JP bounced onto Blessed Days. Blessed Days missed onto JP. And JP put another shell, but he's getting tagged by Boyette. Oh my goodness me. Oh my goodness me. Blessed Days is going to capture C, and now this time 7-star will have a lot of cap lead there. Wow. Well, let's see a lot of, I think they're watching that very last few seconds. Very exciting. Oh my god, what is Ray going to do? They're going to rotate. I think we are going to see a lot of chaotic movements happening around. Blessed Days now getting spotted where he gets short set, but double projectors, he's going back safe and sound. You know, Blessed Days, if you make some kind of movement like this again, I am not sure what Ray will be doing, but I'm very sure Mercy will punish you really hard. So you're getting out of here safely. Meanwhile, Ray, we have OG Project and Sick very far in the back. They don't have a lot of mobility, so if Ray decides to push and shut down those tanks here, will they be able to save those tanks quickly enough? OG Project. Now, Messi is going to capture C. Will OG Project have some shots in? Let's head into his perspective. He's not looking at that position, so let's head over to Toby. Let's actually see from the perspective of Messi, or actually Boyette and Blessed Days are looking over to double crown bargains. 7-star have rotated all the forces into their spawn. They're going for a push here, and I think this is going to descend into entropy very soon. They're going to shut down Messi. Messi getting tracked here. Doesn't have, he has a repair kit. He's trying to go down Go back safely. Bullets is the focus for Raid, and he's taken down. But JP's on the focus for 7-star. He's also taken down. 7-star have the numbers here. They can take down Money Dude really quickly here. Money Dude is just ignoring them, and he's going for Spirit Tech. He gets tracked, bounce onto Spirit Tech, and he's a goner. And Toby's also taken out very soon. Saver, the Raid is not doing good focus fire at the moment, although they have the hit point pool advantage. Projector, Toby missed that shell. Raid absolutely need to stop missing and bouncing shells right now. They cannot afford to lose another attack now. 7-star, 945 cap points. One more kill will seal the deal for Raid. Messi, he needs to kill a tank quickly. Slovina, it's a bounce. Oh no, Spirit Tech is down, but Messi, if he's down, 980. 7-star, 50 more cap points, 10 more cap points, 5 more cap points. Will Ray able to get a kill? They are unable to get a kill. This game goes 7-star once again. Wow, what a fantastic game from 7-star once again. Another tight game. Wow. Hello, Rip. How are you doing? Wow. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Messi. Sick, and OG doing more than 2k. They were at one point with more than 2k hit point advantage. I can see that. I didn't call it on the stream. How did they throw this away? That's a question for me. And we have 7-star with 4 tanks doing more than 2k. You can see the discipline, focus fire discipline from 7-star, exceptionally phenomenal. Slovina doing more than 3k. I think they've done a lot of things right. They've worked really well playing with the caps and getting the kills. Focus fire was just simply absolutely phenomenal for 7-star. Slovina doing more than 3k, killing 3 tanks. We also have Blessed Days more than 2k. Nick Case doing more than 2k. Is Horde doing more than 2k. Oh my. I'm literally lost for words. If Ray wins the next one, tiebreaker, we all want to see that, don't we? I'm getting pain again. Oh, wow! I'm getting a lot of viewers so far. Thank you very much. Ooh, thank you very much for the viewership. I'm very happy. I hope you enjoy my commentary so far. If you don't, please tell me in the chat and tell me what I should improve on. But we are seeing with 7-star going with Nick Cage in the back chart, Saver in the 215B, Slovina and his Horde in a double Crown Wagon, triple E5s by Daniel, Boyets and Spiritic. Meanwhile with Ray going with Sick in the Ice Fall, Money Dude in the Crown Wagon on side, Messi, OG and Playmaker, JP the Projector, Toby and Tito into medium. We have 7-star going mostly to A on the south spawn, Raid also going to A, and ooh, double Crown Wagons are already sported. But no one's on C. Toby's also sported as well. Ooh, Ray, what do they have in mind? We don't know. But this is going to be interesting. In their case, sported in the back chat. This time, once again, 7-star capturing B without any trouble at all. I think Raid, they can go for C, but I think there is a good reason not to do so. You do not want to telegraph your position of the mediums. And they have telegraphed their position. I think 7-star can make use of this opportunity to make some movement here. Double Crown Vargas, Messi and Money Dude are in some sort of trouble. They have the numbers to work around here. Messi is now down to 1 shot, and he's killed by Daniel. It was a really good start for 7-star. But no, the double mediums have ignored C. They are now pincering these 4 tanks down in the down the bottom. And I think will the double Crown Vargas up there be able to support Money Dude? Absolutely. The medium tanks need to come in and support Money Dude is reloading his second shell in, puts a good shell into his Horde. His Horde puts a good shell into Money Dude. And another good shell into his Horde. Oh my gosh, FPS dropped to 3. And Spirit Tech is also pretty low, and it's Toby puts a good shot to Spirit Tech. This is so close to call. Hit points are in favor of Raid. Daniel is dead. Spirit Tech is dead. It's going to be 5 for the 6 at the point. Nick K is also pretty low. If Raid kills off Nick K, that will put them in lots of advantage here. Sek is still really healthy. Needs to make use of their ice ball right now to make some movement onto 7-star. Toby's coming for Nick K. We can see that Toby is going to kill off Toby. No, he's going to kill off Nick Case. He's not going to kill himself there. Now, so Nick Case is now dead. Meanwhile, Raid, they're going to make a push on this lobby. That was a really good call, but they're going to ignore Slobina for now. They're going for Saver. He has lower health, which is a really good kill. Playmaker is down to a one-shot. Slobina kills off Playmaker. Important kill here. It's 3 versus 5. And Sig and Yoshi can shut down Slobina very quickly. 2 versus 1. You cannot fluff this. You cannot throw this. And Sig is trying to throw this. OG will be putting a good shot to Slobina, I think. Yes, puts a good shot to Slobina. On the other hand, Boyats and also Isso's trying to chase down on Toby here. Still close call, but Slobina is now dead. OG and also Sick has freed up the A side. Good shot from JP into Ishort. Ishort's trying to shut down Toby. Toby needs to do his absolute best to stay alive, but double OG and Sick has done exceptionally well to shut down the Crumfog. It's 3 versus 3. It's going to head into a tiebreaker. What an amazing game it was. OG kills off Boyets. 3-3 for both teams. It's going to be a tiebreaker. Looking at the damage here, oh my god. Have fun. Have fun once again. Forgot to change the scoreline. That doesn't seem to be the case. Oof. Ooh. Just going to catch up with the chat. Wow, we are seeing Raid going with 5 tanks doing more than 2k, killing 7 tanks in total. Absolutely fantastic, phenomenal, stupendous job from Raid, pincering the 7 stars tanks there. Absolutely great idea to ignore C entirely, giving the 7-star the information push. But unfortunately, that was a trap move there. 7-star is still doing more than 3k. Savers Lobina doing more than 2k. What a game that was. Oh gosh. Now we are on Black Gilfield, the tiebreaker map. That's very exciting to watch. I am honored to be streaming this match. You're doing, both teams doing really well. Once again, show your support of 7-star. If you want to show your support, say it in the chat. If you're supporting Raid, also say it in the chat. Who is going to win this tiebreaker match? Put your comments down there. We're going to see some fantastic matches, obviously. Yeah. Just going to say hello to everyone here. Rib. Thank you very much, Proch? I don't know, I don't want to, hello, Iceblade, hello, Roma. Moderations the chilling cause the Russians are there, because 7-star has a big fan base. You don't want to trigger the Russians, you know. Especially, when 7-star is a very big deal in this in the Russian region. Raid on the south spawn, they're going mostly to be an AO. 7-star going mostly to be as well. Some shots going in already, but we are seeing a triple T22s by Daniels, Lobina, and Ishort going for A. Oh. In the case they're gonna hit in the Vickers, like. And Raid is not going to capture a base for now. Toby is going to capture C without any issues at all, but A is not going to be reset by Raid totally. Playmaker is spotted. 7-star are not doing anything to reset C. They don't need to do so because they have a cap lead on A. So this time's going on to Raid to get the rotations, and Playmaker is spotted in the IS4. Mr. Stash shot into Boyets, but someone else puts a shell into Boyets. That is Toby. Toby is spotted now. Will he get shot at? Let's head down here. Nope, he's going to get out of this relatively safely. Money Dude is spotted there. Playmaker is attempting to capture B, but will that be possible. Money Dude took a shot there. Think Boyet's going to put a full clip. Oh, bounces or misses onto the first one. Oh, Savers to get a really big hit from somewhere. Puts a second shell into Playmaker. And he's going to put up third shell. Yes! Into Playmaker. But Saver, what the heck happened to him? He took a really big hit, but now he's going for C. Hit points now in favor of RA1D. If they realize this information, they can now try to push in, pencil the tanks. OG is going for A. And now RA1D is going to close in. They're still really spread out at this point. They need to consolidate. It's easy for 7-star to focus them down. Sek is leading the charge, which is going to be a bad call if he doesn't have support. Absolutely, Sek, you need to be patient. You need to wait for the team to support you. And now he's side-stripping these containers. Now, A is now getting captured, but they need more than one kill to swing it back to their favor. Daniel is getting shot at. RA1D, they need to consolidate. They still have the hit point advantage. But they are not. They're very spread out. You can see JB farther back, Money Dude farther back. Messi is trying to join a horizontal straight line. Triple T22s. They have a lot of DPM. Will 7-star make use of the triple T22s? Absolutely. RA1D needs to make a move. They do not possess a hit point advantage. Oof. And Sek is spotted. Now 7-star is going to rotate back to C. What do 7-star have in mind? OG spotted. RA1D didn't spot the rotation to C, so far so good for 7-star. Hip cap is going to take into the 700 point territory for 7-star. Sek is spotted. Playmaker is spotted. He has taken a hit by Spiritic. RA1D needs to stop dropping unnecessary hit points. They still have more than 2k hit point advantage. They need to make use of that advantage. If they don't, 7-star will win this. And RA1D, they're going to make a push onto B. Will 7-star have shots onto B though? Moves have been done onto B. Critical shell to Ishord. Ishord's getting double tapped. Messi's getting shots at. They're doing a lambda here. But Messi's keeps on getting resets by the 7-star's forces. 7-star RA1D needs to make a push on the other side. They cannot allow RA1D, Sek and Messi to get focused down there. We are seeing a push. In fact, Safe is now getting pincers by both JP and Toby. They're going to kill off Safer really quickly. Apologies for the frames per second. And now Daniel's down. Safer is now dead as well. Now RA1D once again have trapped the 7-star forces into a pocket here, but 7-star have moved upwards. They're trying to shut down Sek, but some really good track shots happening. Playmaker unable to shield Sek, but Simulatech is a focus for RA1D. RA1D, they have the cap points now. They killed off Simulatech. They're in touching distance into wing against 7-star here. Messi is tracked. Messi is tracked. He is very low. Slobina puts a good show to Messi. Messi's down, but they killed off Slobina. Handed them the win. Big win for RA1D. 4-3 against 7-star. What a fantastic win for RA1D. In fact, as I was saying, they need someone on the other side to push onto. I mean, they can't have like going to be and do nothing on the other side. In fact, they made the move. The T22 and the Vicky Slice shut down the milestone. In fact, chipping away the hit points of Saver was a very important move for RA1D, handed them a lot of hit point advantage. What a good game from RA1D. RA1D, they are back. The old RA1D is back. What a game that was. Oof. Old 7-star logo was better, yes, true. Some people say RA1D, some people say 7-star. Necklace rage quit? What? Oh my god. Oh. Absolutely fantastic. RA1D. RA1D. You were not expecting that. You were really not expecting that. Oh gosh. Great job to both teams. Actually, both teams played really well. 7-star, they lost 3-4, but they made some absolute fantastic moves there. And now we're going to launch. You're going to see some results on the other side, hopefully. Oh, oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm sorry. Did someone just harass Raid? That is not good to hear. Please don't say bad. Please be nice to Raid, please. Please be nice to them, please. Yeah. Oof, we are going to be seeing games. G game 4-1 against N game. Ooh. Very convincing win for G game here. Meanwhile, we have Mercy 4-1 against Win. And finally, C4 against Loka. It is going to be C4 4 against Loka. Loka tried their best to bring it back, but it wasn't enough for them. So it's going to be endgame for the C4 we are following next. And it's going to be this. Well, I'm here right now, so could you bear with me and just kind of change stuff and upload the graphic. So, but thanks all for watching. We're going to be streaming Endgame versus C4 next in 6 minutes, very soon. Ooh, please be nice, please be nice for Raid. F7 start, yes. Raid did really well. Please be nice to Raid, please. Please be nice. Right. Great, so I'll change the stuff up, so it has lots of things to change. So bear with me for a moment. I'll be back very soon. It's endgame versus C4. You score 3. Right, game started, so I have to kind of go to game chapter. I'm going to change the graphics up in the after this game finished. My game is very it's very slow. Apologize, we miss a few moments here. So it's not 7-star for this raid, is EG for C4. So it's going to be good. So we are seeing Winch going with double AM50Bs alongside Orca, double Crown Wagons by Herolate and Nicolate. Oh, we are here, finally. So, Valiok already taken a hit. Romka in the T110 follows. I am shocked. Whoopsie, the Vicus Light. Endgame, C4 going with Aquila in the eyes full alongside no one. With super T110E5s, interesting choice there by Akasol, Natovsky, Leonchik, Vasilisa Yoshkina, and Flame. The Valiok is in the Vicus Light. Leonchik is getting exported, so there's Aquila here. And Aquila is going for B at this point. He's now going to capture B. And B's like captured but not captured. They don't really know. Oh, dude, double tap into Aquila. Triple tap into Aquila. I am shocked might be able to put an Argo shell there. And I think he did. Aquila is now down to 1.3k damage here. Meanwhile, C4 is trying... Valiok should get a hit there, but Romka is getting heavily smacked there. He dropped down into the river. Will be saving him some hit points in time, but I am shocked is now showing the backside to the C4's T110E5. Some big HE shells will be coming in. Oh, he is cracked, and he has no repacket again. He's fixed, but he's going to go down to C4 very, very quickly. EG are unable to punish these E5s. Yushkina is getting tagged heavily there, and Ronka is very, very low. Now Yushkina is now dead. It's going to be... Well, C4 doesn't have a hit point advantage, but Ronka is now taken down by Valiok. And we have Aquila and Flame is now in the middle, isolated by those the EG tanks there. Orca is now pretty much one shot here. Flame is tracked. Orca is now dead. Carol is trying to shield Winch, but Winch is trying to run away from the situation. He is really low. He's now down to one shot. Nicolade finishes off Flame, and it's a 4 versus 5. Still hit points in favor of Endgame. Whoopsie is full health. Let's head over to him. What? He's going to be very important, and he's going to do all the important stuff for Endgame. C4, meanwhile, needs to kill off Winch here. Latovsky is not there, and Whoopsie still... B's now captured by Endgame. And C4, Whoopsie, which tank are they going for? And unfortunately, Nicolade getting shot at by Akison. Good crossfire there, and Nicolade and Caroline are going for Latovsky, or they're not focusing fire, unfortunately. Nicolade is the focus for C4, and C4 simply has better focus fire, I must say. Whoopsie has come in, and they're going to shut down Latovsky, and finally, they have their focus fire back on Camp Steer. Ankeson's getting tagged by those EG forces, and he's tracked, doesn't have the repair kit, and he's going to go down. And 3 more minutes remaining. Akison is now dead. 4 versus 2. Hit points in so favor of Endgame. They have almost double the hit points of C4, which is really good indeed. Whoopsie is really low, and Winch and Nicolade held down, and Carolade spotted. And Winch is trying to run away from the situation. He's going to capture... No, he's going to ignore C. Whoopsie is going to capture C. It's just going to be a case, which is good. And some frame drops there, which is not good. Nicolade is somewhat low, and some really big frame drops there. I don't know why. Nicolade is spotted. Whoopsie is getting spotted by Valiok. And Valiok will he be able to shut down Whoopsie very soon? We don't know. Oh, the backside of Valiok is showing against Whoopsie. Tracked is Valiok here. Oh, he's getting shot at. The XG shell is a splash only. And, oh, Valiok is dead. The tracking shots were very crucial there. Nicolade is one shot potentially. Is he going to go down to Leonchik? Leonchik dropped the reactive armor, and Whoopsie, it's going to shoots into the side armor. Nicolade kills off. Leonchik first game goes to endgame. Right, I'll adjust Nightbot the emojis. I apologize if Nightbot went a bit rampant tonight. So we have Leonchik doing 1-2k alongside Latovsky, Akison, and Valiok. Endgame we have Caroline, Winch, Nicolade, and Whoopsie doing 1-2k. I can only toggle the Nightbot after the stream, unfortunately. So unfortunately, let me just fix this. I mean, C4's logo is just so out of position. And my Streamlab's just very laggy. And it's just stopped responding. Oh, come on. We're now seeing an endgame with Caroline in the T110E5, Nicolade in Crown Varg, and Romka in the T110E5 alongside Winch, potentially Whoopsie. He's taking an STB1, interesting choice. Double 50 piece by Orca, and I am Shocklade. There we go. C4 going with Akison in the Crown Varg, and Latovsky also in the Crown Varg, and Valiok in the Vikis Lights, Leonchik in the E5 alongside Vasilis Yushkina and Flame Rip, Akula in the IS4. I'm getting... We're back onto Camp Steer, and we're going to be seeing... It's not going to be Camp Steer because we are seeing C4 being the aggressor, actually. Oof. So C4 on the north side this time, endgame on the south spawn. C4 going mostly to C, and this time endgame is going mostly to A. Winch is the sole tank overlooking C. I think C4, are they going to do an Iron Fist at the start on C? It looks like so. The C4 forces have all been spotted up. And I think EG are in position to shut down those tanks here. Orca, last shell in. He needs to absolutely penetrate. Akula is in loads and loads of trouble. Oh, took a lot of hit on the crossing. Oh my goodness me. C4 were made to pay for doing an Iron Fist at the start. So this is why you don't just go Iron Fisting at the start, because you never know whether the enemies are well prepared for such a move. And now C4 down to more than 2k hit point disadvantage. Endgame are now doing the counter push. I think this is kind of the typical endgame for Kraken Esports here. If you haven't watched that stream back in the previous skill, this is exactly what endgame did against Kraken Esports, when Kraken Esports just did the same thing as C4. Were in position to pincer the tanks, to focus down the tanks. But now Winch is shut down. Endgame is getting pulled back a bit, but now Whoopsie is now going to go for Latovsky. Nikolai is sitting at the back. Whoopsie might be the focus for C4. C4 are falling apart at this moment in time. I am shocked is reloading, and the E5s are trying. Orc is still very healthy at the back. C4 has done fairly well in getting back the hit points here. The hit points still in favor of Endgame, but by less than 1,000 hit points here. Carolade is also very low. He's going tracked again. Carolade is down. Akula is down. Vasilisa Yushkina is down. It's 5 versus 3. Romka is getting shot at again. Akison is now dead. 5 versus 2. Valiok is very healthy. Nikolai puts a good shell in. Can he put a second? It's going to be Chocolate. Puts the second shell. He kills some Chocolate. Flame is dead. And there's only one more tank remaining on the battlefield. Valiok. Orca puts a good shell into Valiok. And Ronga. Oh, he cannot ram kill that. It's going to be Orca taking him away. What a game that was once again. Oof. Suddenly the Russians left, isn't it? They're going for footage splits right now, 7-star for this win, so you can see it's a big deal for 7-star. So you're going to see 7-star once again, but they're going to be playing against Mercy. I'll be streaming that. Looking at damage here, we have C4 with 2 tanks doing more than 2k, Akula and Valiok doing more than 2k, the Valiok killing more than 2 tanks, Endgame with 2 tanks doing more than 3k, killing 4 tanks in total, Orca and Whoopsie doing more than 3k, but you also have 4 other tanks doing more than 2k, which is a really good job from Endgame, actually. We're now on to Desert Sands. Oof. Wow. Did someone say I'm so close to 1k subs? Oof. Right, now we're going to be seeing on Desert Sands, C4 is going to be taking double crown Vargans by Akison and Latovsky, quadruple E5s by Valiok, Leonchik, Vasilisa Yushkina, and Flame Rip. Akula will be in the IS-4. Meanwhile, Endgame will be going with Carolade, potentially in T95 E6. Nikolai in the T125 alongside Robinka and Winch. Whoopsie the STP1. Oh no, Whoopsie's taking T95 E6 as well. We'll also have double T22 by Orc and Chocolate. The problem with T95 E6 is it is very inaccurate on the move. And it's also very mobile as well, so that kind of exacerbates that problem. Gun is not the best. But the armor is also not the best, so it's kind of weird why they're taking double T95 E6. Endgame is just going into the desert right now, and C4 going mostly to the city side, which is a very interesting call here, because usually defending the city is hard. You have lots of open spaces to defend against, and I'm not sure C4 you are having the best idea here. But as Facility Yushkin and Akison taking some hits there, Akula, it's going to be the one spearheading this. Will he get shut down by EG Sports? Good track shot there, but I don't think that was meant to be a track shot. Akula is trying to pull back, and he does, but he took a little hit trying to go into position. And now Endgame with just very slight hit point disadvantage. They didn't take any hits so far, but now Whoopsie took a hit. Orca took a hit by oh, the frames are bad by Leonchik. But we are seeing Endgame going back to the spawn. Whoopsie! Oh, taking a lot of hit there, but I don't know. Nikolai and Ronka, 2 versus 3. You don't want to push in. You don't have to. You now Orca is coming in support. Endgame are bleeding. Endgame are bleeding. Leonchik is also bleeding. I don't know. They either go for 4 versus 3 or they need to go now because the other side is falling apart. I think they are not doing this. Endgame are going for Akula at this point. Good focus fire there. Akula doesn't have the reactive armor, so that's a reasonable choice here. Akula is dead. Nikolai bounces onto him. Caroline is now down. The middle side is holding on as long as possible. You still have Winch still very healthy. Now Orcus. Now that is an ammo rack. It's an ammo rack. I don't know. Yushkina is now dead. The hit point is still in slight favor of Endgame. But C4 is taking out way too long in trying to shut down the middle side. Good ram from Ridge there. But Endgame just barreling straight in. They're going for Valiok, but no, the focus would be Litovsky's now down. Good kills there. Wedge dropped the reactive armor. Akason. It's not going to be the focus. It's going to be Valiok down to Romka. Shock and also Romka are going to go for Akason. This is a really good game from Endgame at the moment. Akison is now dead. Flame rip. Oh, Shock puts a good shell into Leonchik, but he's killed by Flame rip. And Leonchik, it's pretty much 2-shot. It's a bounce from Wedge. I don't think that would be very crucial bounce because they have 3 tanks against 2 with Leonchik very low. And Nikolai is now down to a bunch of Flame rip gets tracked. And Romka is putting a really good HE shell into the backside of Flame Rip. And he's down. It's going to be a win for Endgame once again. One more win and they will win this fixture. Basically, that was a really quick succession of games. Lol. We are seeing Endgame with 3 tanks doing 1 2k, also as C4, but you have Wedge killing 3 tanks doing more than 4k. I am questioning why C4 didn't kill him off quickly enough. You have number advantage there. You can't even kill Wedge, which is pretty much full health in the middle. That was a big misplay from C4, I must say. And the Endgame kind of timed it really well on back to that spawn. The tracks could focus fire, focused Akula first, which is a good call because he doesn't have the reactive armor, and Akula is only able to put out a pitiful 67 damage. Oh, sorry. Now we are on to Descent once again. It's going to be match point to Endgame. There we go. Let's actually... Oh, lest I forget to change the overlays. Oh, my frames per second are so low. I don't know why. But we have C4 going mostly to the middle side. I have to double check whether I got used the graphics card for this purpose, but C4 once again going mostly to B, and Engine going mostly to Desert side. And I don't know if C4 has learned their lessons yet, but it seems they're going to just go Iron Fisting it down in the middle. Interesting, but EG are in cover. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll wait and see, because now Akuda's taking a lot of hits there. This is not a good start for C4 at all. It's descending into a 4-0 win for Endgame at this moment in time. Very, very weird if you consider C4 to be the runner-up of the CIS Cup. Akula is now tracked. Nikolai is now getting shots at. Endgame needs to focus fire. It's not over for C4 yet. They still have a chance. Akison is very, very low. Caroline puts a good shell into Akison. And Winch puts a good shell into Leonchik. This is going to be focus for Endgame. This is focus fire practice for Endgame at this moment in time. C4... I think they lost it. I think they lost their coup, and now Akula is the focus for Endgame. This game, I think, will surely go to Endgame unless we're seeing some big Emberex happening. Akula is dead. Valiok is also dead. Facility Yushkina is the focus for Endgame. Endgame will win 4-0 for the wrong reasons, actually. And Flame is going to be down. Litovsky is the last man standing. This is completely different. This is so anticlimactic. I was expecting some extremely close games, but C4 just completely fell apart against Endgame. What is going on? Litovsky is now the last man standing, and C4 is just going like, nah, we're just going to lose. We'll let you lose, and yeah, thank you very much. Don't know what happened to C4. Endgame won this one relatively comfortably. Whoopsie killed himself with a HE shell. And his turret blew up. C4? C4? I don't know what happened to C4 here. This is surreal, because C4 only has 2 tanks doing more than 2k. Meanwhile, Endgame with 5 tanks doing more than 2k. Are you giving me space and room to kind of breathe and not to overshout my commentary too much, because I think C4 is now doing so that I think that, thank you, you're being very considerate. My voice, I hope I won't lose my voice for Friday, to be honest with you. But Endgame, 5 tanks doing more than 2k, killing 7 tanks in total, Orca doing more than 4k. I don't know what happened to C4, basically. It's just that was a very aggressive push down in the middle, but always Endgame is very known for defending the rushes really well. That's not the same Endgame we were seeing last year, where they just got absolutely rushed out by the enemies. This is Endgame just practiced really well to defend a rush. Endgame worked their crossfires, worked their angles. I believe C4 just underestimated the ability of Endgame right here, and I don't know if it's arrogance, something like that, but totally this is starting to ring some warnings, warning bells for them, warning signs. They only won one in the group stage, and certainly if they want to get into the top 4, they need to win the last 3 matches, which should be easier. They've played against Mercy, G-Game, and Endgame. In my opinion, top 4, certainly top 4 contenders, but losing to Endgame with a big margin is certainly surreal. I don't know. Hope you're back to lounge. It's so quick. It's only 20 seconds, 20 minutes, and we know the result already. Wow. It's going to be the first game that has ended. Oh, 7-star for 4-0 against Win. I mean, 7-star are so angry about what, when they lost to Raid. So they unleashed their anger towards Win, and Win just can't win anything. Totally. Yeah, Win are still rooted at the bottom of the table. They only won 1 game against Mercy, and I think Loka is going to be sharing the bottom of the table with Win at this point. So for now, it's going to be Endgame finishing the game with 3 points and 13 wins. G Game, if they won, and if Mercy won, they will be top of the table with 16 wins. 7 Star will remain in the, well, they have 11 wins because Raid won against 7 Star. Raid will overtake 7 Star to be in the 4th place. So for now, the table will be 4th place for 7 Star, 5th place. 4th place for Raid, 5th place for 7 Star, so please ignore the table, will be nice. Well, actually, can I actually make use of this tiebreaker rule here? Or is it going to break the code? Oh. Yeah, I think it will break the code. So, try again. Yeah, it doesn't break the code. It is not breaking the code, so I'm happy about that. So for now, Raid will be in the 4th place, 7 Star in the 5th place. Oof. And let me just update the trivia, and then we'll talk about what's just happened and what were our predictions, actually. So we were seeing here, G Game versus Endgame, G Game 4-1 against Endgame. That means Methody, Power Blast, and I got it right. 7 Star versus Raid, all of us got it wrong apart from Eminet. So Eminet actually blessed Raid here. We have Mercy versus Win. Mercy won 4-1 against Win, and all of us got it right. C4 4-3 against Loka. Loka almost got it. So are we going to see some close games for Loka? We'll know very soon. And as for now, this time is going to be interesting because now I'm going to update this. Stage will tell you what is going on. So it's going to be Win versus 7 Star. Everyone got 7 Star as the winner, and 4-0 very quick game for 7 Star. End game 4-0 against C4. Both Methody and Power Blast got it wrong. Raid against G Game. Will G Game win this fixture, or will Raid make an upset here? Loka versus Mercy. Mercy is tipped to win unanimously. Yeah, gosh. Raid. We still don't have results for Raid versus G Game yet, so they're still playing, which is good. So I'm going to tweak with my dashboard now. Well, thanks all for watching so far. I'll be analyzing a game. We'll analyze a game of Raid versus 7 Star. And I think we should go for the second game, isn't it? I think the Faust game is really good to watch. Raid and 7 Star, very close games, I must say. Well. So I'm just going to say, yeah, excess emotes. I think now I have, yeah, I think now, yeah, I think I've made it more lenient, so it should be better. Oh gosh, please, don't play it. Okay. Oh, come on. Stop. Thank you. Right, let's analyze that game, shall we? To end up this, to round off the stream, this somewhat exciting stream that you were watching tonight. Oh, I got 979 subscribers so far. Unanimously. Gosh, how you even pronounce unanimous? So let's find that. Let's find that. So where is that? That game is here. Wow. I'm just going to analyze it because that's really close game. I think you shouldn't. Right. Let's see. Hashtag free Quinny. What happened to Quinny? There we go, we are in. There we go. Let's analyze the Dutch and do 1090, 1080p because that will make it very laggy. So I'm going to downtune it to 720. So let's just let's not make an oopsie here because you know what happened to Peter Avery, I mean. Yeah, I got it right. There we go. Let's analyze this, shall we? We're signing off with we'll just analyze this game for tonight, and after that, please head over to and watch Stinch stream. He will be streaming Sennis League Full Half versus HNKL. Southside Raid. This time we're going mostly to D and A. Meanwhile, 7-star will be going to C as well. And B here. What are they going to do with quintuple Kranvagans, which means 5 Kranvagans being taken? That means their DPM would not be a lot. as Lorbiner is going into B at the start. This is the signature 7-star strategy, or as I say, the old C4 strategy where they just rush B at the start and they are trying to. Okay, so I'm going to actually answer more why the kind of the old C4 strategy is to go both B and C at the start, and after that these tanks would either go and be aggressive and try and make a push on D at the same time, or these tanks will rotate. Come on. Come on. Can I even... I have to do it slowly so that I can follow me. Yeah, so either these tanks just go back like that. Yep, so you have these two ways. Option, just not call it 1 because it will show you the order. So I'm going to call it option A, option B. Yep, so you have these two options with this strategy. I've been using this strategy for a few times for a while because it gives you a lot of cap win advantage, and it will be hard for the enemies. If you even send tanks onto A, then chances are you be able to get a substantial cap lead. And now 2K somewhat did this as well, if I remember correctly, but we'll continue to see. Let's continue. Play with caps here. Will this strategy work in 2020? We'll find out really soon. Meanwhile, we have Playmaker taking a bit of hit in the RTK position, thanks to Zerd. We all know this is a good position for hold down, and Savior's taking some HE splash. People love to splash this turret armor of Grandwagen. You can do some damage onto the turret armor of oh, JP stab misplay here. It's getting tagged by both Nick Case and also potentially Boyets here, and oh, he's taking more and more head damage from Nick Case. This time. That was a little bit careless from JP, and that actually gave Ray a lot of trouble, actually. Thank you. See ya, Roma. It will be Raid who doesn't have the hit point pool advantage. Slorvin is now sported. They also don't have the cap point advantage for Raid, and this is going to be hard one for Raid. Raid's so spread out. I'm a bit worried about Raid's formation right now because they are very, very spread out. If they are not careful enough, they can get rushed by 7-star. That is the epitome of CIS server. Okay, what do I mean by that? Stop. Narrowly and punish. So what 7-star could do here, they have 2 caps, so absolutely they don't need to do anything. But if they feel like they can rush, which sometimes Mercy does it, even if they have cap lead, because I mean, killing also, you have that opportunity to kill all 7 tanks, so would you go for it? So it's kind of a decision whether to go for a risky decision to get all 7 tanks, or to stay, but you also have the chance that you will get, you will be found the weakness in your defensive strategy. So it's kind of the decision that 7-star needs to make at that point. So if I can bring you that map, I can show you. With this map, unfortunately I got the wrong map. It's not the right one. So that's actually it's Faust, but it's not the one I want to use. Don't worry, Roma, you're good. Yeah, so let's get this map up, shall we? So if I can just remark all the positions that we have Toby in this position. We also have so if I can kind of go back a little bit. Oh, that is a really good overview you're seeing right now. Is it black screen again? Please don't tell me it's black screen again. So we also have Kramwagen here. Kramwagen there. Is it the right? I believe not. It should be something like this. And then you have OG there. There should be one more time. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I believe double T22s. So there should be one more T22 somewhere. And the T20 should be around here if I remember correctly, isn't it? If they are not careful enough, they can't get rushed by. Oh, that was the appetite. That should be this one. I'm going to change. But for some reason, let me just fix the black screen again. Sometimes happens. That should be right. Let's go back. So, and then we have we have 7-star with 4 tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We have 7-star with the tank around here and what else? Okay, 2 mediums around here. You can also see a double Kramwagen, I believe, around here. And then we just missed one tank, which is somewhere around here. So kind of the main point, I'm going to talk about if 7-star are daring enough, what move they can do. Is that because you have this tank isolated. I'm going to mark it in blue. You have this tank isolated, so what 7-star can do if they feel daring enough, you can send this. You should not go for this. This is probably bad idea, because otherwise you get focused by these tanks. So you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. That would be obvious. Would be an obvious giveaway. So what 7-star could do is that they could go through back. I'm going to mark in red. Go back through here, go down. Yeah, C would be hard to ignore. So in the end, the only way you could only go like this. Maybe send one tank and then send everyone to here. While this tank's trying to run away, this tank can spring into action and put crossfire into this running tank. This is what C4 or 7-star could do to shut down isolated tanks. And meanwhile, while that's happening, you will have raid forces going back to support. So in essence, you have very mobile tanks. You have you have these tanks acting as a pivot. So while you're watching them running away, these tanks can start closing, and 2 versus 1 is just easy picking. So in my opinion, 7-star has a really big advantage to kind of push in, but obviously they have 2 caps, they have cap lead. That doesn't give them a really good reason to do so. This also comes with a big risk as well. So it's not like a strategy that 7-star have thought of at that moment in time. So this would have been a good move from 7-star, but we didn't see that happening. But isn't an idea that you must do. It's just kind of a suggestion. If you feel daring enough, that's something that you could do. So let's continue. Of CIS server, they can get really narrowly and punish any isolated tanks. They spotted up Toby, and they know there are some tanks on A. Will 7-star make a move onto Toby, or will they make a move on A? We'll find out really soon. But 7-star, they have more than one killer advantage. Absolutely, they can coordinate a push. I mean, with Daniel going back to support, so absolutely they can do something about that. But only if Blessed Days and Daniel and Boyats are going to rotate back to the spawn and go for A, or if they are going straight into Toby, we'll know very soon. But it seems the idea for 7-star is to stay passive, because they have cap points. They don't need to do anything aggressive, basically. And we are seeing some Minecraft textures here, which is really good stuff there. And OG is still holding on. 7-star doing really well, not letting Raid to chip away the hit points, and it's going to go into the 700 point territory for 7-star very soon. Raid, they need to formulate a... Okay, so what Raid is now doing, so now times have changed, yeah? Times have changed. So if I go back to this, I'm going to show you what has changed. So that's medium tank still there to kind of get the spots up. But now these tanks have rotated. This tank has rotated as well. Yeah. And then Raid are potentially doing something like that. Potentially something like that. Yeah. Well, and even the tanks there near the beginning has left. And to go something like this. Personally, what I would have done, yeah, this is a good... this is a good idea. This is something that I would agree with. But I would move that. Rotate it to support Toby. Meanwhile, 7-star, what they have done. You have one of the Crown Wagons. The Crown Wagon has moved out. So now it's going to be something like this. Let's go in, let's try support. And now, now this has come into this position, I think. Yeah, which I don't know when it happened, but it seems to be the case that this has rotated out of this bush. So I think what 7-star is trying to prepare is to kind of hold this lineup. Put shots to resetting A. I think because A is a cap, they don't want the Raid to capture because they have A, basically. Raid would love to go for A. No, they don't have A. Actually, Raid has A. 7-star doesn't have A. So it will be B that they might be careful, but B is always out in the open, so they're not trying to defend C, which is interesting, but they know that Raid's forces are near there. So chances are, what Raid could do in this situation, I mean, now it's like that. These tanks can try to make an aggressive play down there. I don't know if they know this tank is isolated, so in essence, what I would have done, get these tanks to shut down this tank. However, you have these tanks that could shoot you. Move these tanks to get a good position. Maybe if you're getting stuck because you have tanks there, get that medium tank to there and maybe you can push in. Meanwhile, this tank can just sneakily go behind and you can just go to the backside and kill off these tanks here. This is hard to do, so you have cover fire, so you probably want to kill off these tanks here first. We'll see. My Google Chrome crashed. Jesus. So bear with me for a moment. Come on. Are we seeing more results coming in? Oh yeah, I think we have all results now. It's going to be Loka 4-3 against Mercy in an upset. Wow. Loka doing really well. G Game 4-2 against Ray. That will put G Game at the top of the table. Loka 4-3. That was an important win there. Will that inspire them to a run of good games? That was very good to see. And now, there near the beginning has left, and to go something like this. Personally, what I would have done, yeah, this is a good this. Where is that time? I just can't. Just my Chrome is super slow for some reason. Nope. Nope. Okay, I think that will be a good point to start. So let's see what I can do. Come on. It's not done yet. I keep on analyzing this. Come on, can you just not crash? That's what I want to see. Good. Now that we're back, let's go back to here. Come on. Much better here. I believe if they want to rotate, I think Toby needs a companion. Will that be JP? We'll know very soon. But actually, Raid 7-star will save and be able to spot tanks going down. It seems second playmaker has evaded the sporting. Ooh, sick! Took a double tap by both Blessed Days and Boyets. And the Nick Ace and Slowina. Look at these. So now Raid can make a push onto 7-star. So basically 7-star has a really good defensive lineup. And it's hard for them to break them down. Now you have fewer tanks from here. Going to look over to the other side. So the only thing that Ray could do is to push on the right. That's the only thing you could do. And that C22 just moved out. Not trying to flag from behind, which is interesting to see. But we'll see what's going to happen next. 4 tanks shutting down this lane very carefully. That will mean Ishort will be the tank that Ray will want to go for. Because he's isolated. But then no. 800 point territory for 7-star. Raid. What move are they going to make here? Oh, Okay, so actually in the end 7-star is the one making the move. They have a hit point advantage, so it's actually interesting for them to do so. What they could do right now with JP in this position, really position, they absolutely come in, but first thing they want to kill off is Money Dude. No, not Money Dude. Money Dude is not the tank you can just hold down. They should go for Sek first. Sek should be the first tank they should be killing. They have like 2 tanks. Raid have 2 tanks. Yeah, they should kill these 2 tank starts, and then we'll see what we can do from that. And meanwhile, what Raid can do is that Messi and Toby, Messi can capture C, but that's a really risky move. JP can just go in and see if you can go for the backside. We can get one more cap. You can try to get B as well, which is going to give 7-star the time they need to do to kind of shut them down. But we'll see what's going to happen there. Saver is taking hits by JP. I think Toby will be looking to capture C, and meanwhile, JP will be looking to shut down Saver. It's actually Raid actually receiving the push. The good thing about Playmaker and Sek, they went down. This is a correct move. You want to buy as much time as possible for that rush. Meanwhile, 7-star Raid needs to kind of, they have 5 tanks. Horizontal straight line is a must now. Crown Falcon is going to go down really soon, but at the same time, you need to focus. Boets is the focus for them, so it's good they go for that first, but we'll see what's going to happen next. On the other side, Boets is a focus for Raid, and we are seeing Sek getting taken down. Boets is saying shots, and now Playmaker is now the focus for 7-star. 7-star will be killing 2 tanks really quickly in succession. And will they be able to take out Playmaker here? Playmaker down to a 1-shot. He's taken out by Nick Case. Good important shot there, but 5. Now it's trapped in the pocket. They need to go for Messi, but Messi is behind the hill, which means what Raid needs to do right now, get Crossfire here, and that will buy time. That will buy a lot of important time. Now they got 2 caps. The mediums can now go back and now get Crossfire to support Messi. If Raid's going to send another 10 to support Messi, that would be even better. You have this ridge that you could get shielding from. So Raid, they have breathing space. They got all 4 caps. All they need to do is stay safe and let the caps take into the favor. It's a really good move from Raid, I would say. We have 6 versus 5 for 7-star, but now all 4 caps are captured by Raid. Raid just need to stay safe. They just need to stay really safe. 7-star, will they be able to take a cap here? Absolutely Raid, they cannot lose a tank. Messi bounced onto Ishort. Ishort is going to be free in the chamber. Will he put a good shell into Messi? Bounced onto Messi. Messi with a big bounce. Messi, can he put a good shell? Yes, good shell. Second in the clip is Hort. 7-star taking really long time to take out Messi, but in the end, Messi's now taking out there, trying to cap B as well, which means at this point, that EVA also needs to push, although you might get shot, but you absolutely need to kill 1 tank, because if you can kill 1 tank, you will win the game, and it's all down to that. Have the hit point put advantage. They absolutely need to kill a tank here. Still very close to call. 989, 992, 995, 998, 1000 for 7-star. It's a win. And there is a Messi at the back, which I don't know why you can come in and played in the battle, but didn't happen. So. Well, that was a really close game, I would say. It was worth watching over and over again. I believe that's something really good to hear. But on the other hand, I'm going to leave you all guys. So far tonight, the results are going to be as follows. So we're going to be seeing finally 7-star 4-0 against Win, Endgame 4-0 against C4, Raid losing 2-4 against G Game, and Loka 4-3 against Mercy, with G Game top of the table with 4 points and 16 wins. Mercy 15 wins and 3 points, losing to Loka must have been a really big surprise here, and it's an upset. Endgame 3 points, 13 wins. Raid 12 wins, 2 points. Wrapping up the top 4 for you tonight. That's it. So Win will be bottom of the table with 6 wins and 0 points. Loka 1 important win and in the 7th place potentially. Have C4 played against Loka? Yeah, C4 4-3 against Loka. C4 is in 6th place actually. So really good games. Thank you all for watching tonight. Make sure you now head over to Stinch's stream. He will be streaming Akshan KL versus Fuha. Go rate him, and I will see you there. Be sure that you're going there. So good luck all. Goodbye all. We'll see you on Super Friday. Bye for now.